All right, guys, welcome back to RBBR, Red Bluff Battle Reports. Today we have myself, Maverick, versus the Beast. I'm running Tau, he's running Orks. But before we get into all of that, I want to go ahead and give a thank you to our sponsors. We have Heroes Corner down in Chico, and we also have Hobby Badger in Sacramento. So if you guys are local to those areas, make sure you stop by, talk to them. They're really great guys, and get your products from them. Also want to let you guys know that we have an event coming up on the 19th in RTT here in Red Bluff, California. So if you guys are close or within driving distance, make sure you guys sign up. I believe our tournament's going to be in Chico, California. And yeah, so Beast, why don't you tell me about your army?
Okay, today I brought a different list than last time with my orcs, a little bit different. I got 3 beast bosses that are each going to be leading a unit of Beast Naga boys. Those beast bosses have the ability, they give +1 to hit on +1 to hit to the Beast Naga boys, and also on charges they will have the devastating wounds.
Yeah.
I think they have anti 4-up on vehicles and monsters too, if I remember right.
Okay.
I might have to check it before we actually do it. And Beast Naga boys, their ability will give them reroll all hits.
Yeah.
Against vehicles and monsters, I think. So definitely be fishing for 6s on them. Then I brought a beast boss on Squigosaur, which he'll be holding. My only enhancement I brought today is the Head Wappa's Kill Choppa. And these are the big strong guys. Toughness 10, 5-up invul with a 4 feel no pain.
Yeah.
And he has an aura, a 6-inch aura, that gives all Beast Naga units re-rolls the charge on his ability. And I think that's the only ability he has. Oh, and he has another ability. He allows me to use Heroic Intervention again, even if I've already used it, for 1 CP.
Okay.
And then I also brought Mozrag Scragbad, which has pretty much the same profile as him. The 10 toughness 10, 9 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
But his is a 4-up invuln with a 4 feel no pain. And but his abilities are a lot different. So on the charge, it's called Big Choppa's Jaws. Will have the devastating wounds ability. Oh no, not devastating wounds. Yeah, devastating wounds ability. And also, if I'm fighting a vehicle, monster, or Titan, vehicle monsters, all his damage is upped by 1 on vehicles and monsters. On Titans, it's upped by 2.
Yeah.
Which I don't think you brought any Titan units today.
Nope, not today.
And then after that, I got 2 units of 6 Squighog boys. Their ability, they move 10 inches, so they're really fast. They're being led by Knobs on Smash a Squig, which the Knob on Smash a Squig gives this unit +1 to hit, and himself while he's leading the unit.
Yeah.
But they also have the ability, nothing can slow them down. So you can't slow them, make them go any slower, and terrain doesn't do anything to them. It's called I think it's called Wild Squig Ride or something like that. I'll have to look at it to get a better view on it. But their toughness 10, they're pretty tough. 3 wounds each. Knob on Smash a Squig has 5 wounds, and they all have a 5-up feel no pain.
Got it.
And then I brought 2 weird boys, which are each going to be leading a unit of or a regular old-fashioned orc boys.
Yeah.
Just good old-fashioned orc boys. Pretty much just bring them for the jump, so that way, like if I get something, I got to get there to try to score points.
Mm-hmm.
I can only do the jump once per turn now. I just brought 2 of them, just in case one's tied up in like a battle.
Yeah.
So hopefully you get out of there. And then I brought a unit of Gretchen, and they're pretty much just going to be holding my back objective. Yeah. Hopefully farm me some CP this game. It hasn't been real successful for me, and I don't know if I'm going to keep bringing Gretchen if it doesn't become more successful for me.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, definitely.
But yep, they're just pretty much here to farm CP because of their ability. And I think I covered my whole list.
Okay, all right, guys. So I have for Tau 2 characters. We have the Cold Star, and I gave him the Exemplar of Kion. So he is able to come in turn 2, and I get my army roll, which is the exploding 6s.
Oh, I got
turn
exploding
2.
6s too.
Do you?
Sustained hits. We have the
Sustained
old Goth
hits, not
roll.
exploding hits. It's
Yeah,
sustained
sustained hits one for the whole Goth army. I forgot to say that. That's our only detachment. It's called the Watch Tribe. It's the only thing we got.
Yeah. Okay. So he has that enhancement. I also have Dark Strider. He's going to be running solo. But I bring Dark Strider just in case if anybody has to hold my back objective, but also if anybody has any deep strike, especially when you have Space Marines that could come within 3. Who else is it comes within 3? I think GSE comes within 3.
Oh yeah.
Grey Knights come within 3. So I have him with his 12-inch bubble. No one's coming within 3.
Does that stop my jump?
Yeah.
Okay, so I have to be 12 inches away instead of 9.
Yes.
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's brutal. Okay.
Yeah. So nothing's coming to my backfield objective. That's why I like to bring that guy.
And it's just that one single dude.
Just the one guy. He's right here.
Okay.
Running solo. I also have 2 units of crisis teams, all with cyclics and shields. My Cold Star
And
also has cyclics.
They're in reserve, right?
They're in reserve. Yep. So both crisis teams with the Cold Star are in reserves. I have the fabulous Ghost Skill Lone Operative. Can't be shot with it unless you're within 12. We have the Firesight Marksman, 2 units of Stealth, and 2 units of Vespids, 2 Hammerheads, 2 Sky Rays, and 2 units of Vespid. So just to let you know, the Vespid, the end of my movement phase, I throw them in the sky and they can come back down any turn.
In my turn?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Well, no, not your turn. I mean, that's unless I use rapid ingress, but
Okay.
they can come back down at the end of any of my movement phases. So it's just, a great utility guys to just have in deep strike if I need to get engaged or
we're out of here.
yeah. So it's just like they just pop up over there. But that's pretty much it. Tetras. I think last time we played each other, Tetras rolls weren't out yet. Yeah, because they didn't have their rolls yet. So just to let you know,
I saw your last stream though. They seem pretty brutal.
Yeah. So anything they marker, will get full re-rolls.
Oh, okay.
For hits, full re-rolls.
Just for
to
them?
Hits. Yeah. Well, them. So like, they'll marker something, and then another unit will shoot at it. Right. So the guided unit gets to re-roll a hit. So whatever unit they're guiding is re-rolling their hits. All of their hits.
Okay.
Becomes pretty devastating when you have double exploding 6s.
Yeah.
So, all right. I think that is it. Oh, I want to give a thank you to Aaron.
Do we want to go over what we got permission?
He's producing the video today. Aaron, you want to say anything?
Wasn't expecting to say anything yet, but welcome to RBBR, guys.
Yeah, and thank you, Aaron. Appreciate it. So
we're having a little trouble with the overhead camera, so I'm gonna fix that here in just a second.
Yeah. So the mission we rolled, you guys can see it here in the dice tray. We have Crucible of Battle. So we have the corner deployments, and then we did Chilling Rain, so there's no additional rules, and Vital Ground. So there was a center objective, but because we pulled Vital Ground, that objective goes away. Yeah, so that makes things definitely interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, a little harder.
Yeah. So it's gonna be 2 points, 5 points for either one of these or both, and then 6 points for that. There's no max, so I think if you control all of them, that's like 18 points in a turn.
Yeah,
but
that's
if you control all of them.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think we are ready to roll it.
Yep.
Boom.
You're going
Because
first.
you hit it.
Yep.
All right. And my secondaries, let me get over there. We already shuffled the decks, cut for each other, and yeah. All right, so I have engage on all fronts and extend battle lines. At the end of your turn, if you control one or more objective markers in your deployment zone, you also control one or more objective markers in no man's land. The secondary is achieved. So I just got to control one in the center at the end of my turn and engage. There's no way I am getting engage. It is one that I like, so I'm not going to get rid of it. Yeah, we'll keep engage.
And I am not going to call a wall.
Okay. Oh, so you do it at
I have to do it in the beginning of the battle round.
the beginning of the battle round.
Yes.
So I'll always know, since you're going second, I'll always know before.
Well, I call
Okay.
on your turn.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. So, yeah, we will fix this real quick. All right. So since he's not calling moi, we both get a CP
Yep, we already did that.
through my secondaries and move into position. I don't think I want to get within 12 for my fusion, so he's just going to hang back. I still have range. This guy can go 10. All right, and they both have line of sight to that truck without going over that corner on the terrain piece. Next, we will go. My original thought when I was setting up is that I wanted to come this way, but then he placed all of these guys here, so I definitely don't want to come this way. So these guys. Come there. Stealth guy has to move. They're in there. And they can draw line of sight. Him. He can draw it to him, but he can't, so I don't want to shoot that one. I would normally take this objective, but he's just going to come in, charge, and kill my stealth team, so I'm going to hold the stealth team back. And we need to pop out and marker for them. Actually, they're going to go further. They're going to go this way. They have a 14-inch
All right, we
move.
might have to for just a second.
I have a